Hello, Matthew Moody here from ReformUK, candidate for Penrith and Solway. This one is for our younger members. Now, I've been out in Keswick and Cockermouth today, and we have had a fantastic reception for people, both young and old, who've all said they're voting for ReformUK. But why is that? And if you're a younger person, let's say under the age of 25, why bother voting for Reform? Does Reform have the policies for you? And the simple answer is, yes, it does. And here's why. Our young people have been left behind for many, many years. There is no real focus or support on helping you achieve your full potential. Unless you're someone that is excellent at academia, the hope for you is sadly lost. And unless you're lucky enough to be in a very large conurbation where you have easy access to transport, you can get to and from places very quickly, the chances of you being able to go to a really top-notch college in a cheap fashion, as in not spending hundreds of thousands of pounds per year, is slim to nothing. So here's what ReformUK have got for you. The first thing is, if you're a student, you're looking to go to university and you want to use those skills to get a better career, a couple of things that we've got on offer for you. First one is 2-year graduate degrees. Now you may think, well, 2 years doesn't sound that long, but actually it is, because many of our undergraduate degrees actually spread over 3 years with no real need for that whatsoever. You may have 8 to 10 hours per week of lectures. We firmly believe that you can get the job done quicker, leave university quicker, and start paying back that loan quicker, if indeed you're earning what you need to earn to pay back that loan. But there's more good news. If you're studying medicine, if you want to be a nurse or a doctor, then part of our pledge to you is, if you join the NHS, you work diligently and hard in the NHS for 10 years, we will pay your loan for you. No ifs or buts, we will do that because we want to attract younger people into the profession. We want to reward you for making those sacrifices, because don't get me wrong, being a nurse or a doctor is hard work, it's tough. We want to reward you. Now, for all students, wherever you may be, the other thing we wish to do is scrap interest on all student loans and extend the time period you need to pay it off by 45 years. This would take a lot of people out of actually even paying back the student loan. And for those of you that do, you can spread it over a longer period of time. And with no interest, that means you're not going to be impacted by the ridiculous nature of the compound interest that's happening right now, which essentially means that if you start with £100 and the interest is, say, 5%, next year you owe £105, and so on and so forth. So for people that are just getting started in life, very, very difficult to get ahead. Now, for those people that have got no interest in university, want to get to work straight away, want to get out there and start making money, good news for you. We want to ensure that you have the right technical courses and apprenticeships to make the best of your God-given talents. Because believe you me, there are people out there that should be excellent plumbers, electricians, construction workers. And these are very different types of skills to academia. So we want to encourage you. So whether it is working in agriculture, forestry, construction, even IT, if you want to get ahead and you want to start making money quickly, we want to ensure the right apprenticeships, the right companies are available for you, and also build more technical courses, which does include, certainly in Penrith and Solway, making sure we have the colleges available for you to do that. It was a tragedy that Newton Rig was shut. It should never have been shut. We need to make sure we have the right colleges that are in your area, so you don't have to travel literally 45 minutes, even an hour to get there on public transport that does not exist. Your only other option, to buy something and be hammered by insurance charges. So they're the kind of things in education. Now, what about getting started? How much money you're going to pay in tax? The good news is our basic rate income tax. We've talked about it a lot. £20,000 tax-free before you start paying anything. That means for younger people on a smaller salary, just getting started, learning the ropes, you're not going to be impacted by having to pay tax straight away, because you can earn up to £20,000 before you start paying tax. Now, for those of you who are entrepreneurial, and I pride myself on being entrepreneurial, have been all my life. The things available for you are really interesting. So we want to increase corporation tax so that before you earn £100,000 in tax, again, you don't pay any tax on that. Now, clearly there are other costs to running business, employing staff, product, inventory, your own salary, etc. So you've got up to 100,000 before you start paying tax. We also want to scrap all IR35 rules for the self-employed. We have so many people out there working hard who don't get any holiday pay, who don't get any pension benefit. The IR35 rules need scrapping, full stop. We'd also increase VAT threshold to £150,000. Again, giving you the incentive, if you're a young person and you want to get on and you want to start making money by building a company, the incentive to do that. There are many other focuses that we have also for our younger generation, but let me just finish on a couple of them. If we stop the boats, and we believe we have a good 4-point plan to do it, and I've talked about this in another video so you can go and watch it, but if we stop the boats, we will lower migration. Lower migration means more access to public services, public housing. It should, by the very matter of the fact, mean that rents should go down, housing prices should go down, and your access to public services should become easier. So it's another reason to vote Reform UK. So I appreciate you watching this video, trying to make it as short as possible. There are many other policies that also affect younger people, but that's just a smattering of them I thought you'd be interested in. This is Matthew Moody from Reform UK, standing for the Penrith and Solway constituency, saying thank you for listening and watching, and I'll see you again on another video. Remember, if you want change, you've got to vote for it. Go out on July the 4th and vote Reform UK. Thank you. Bye-bye.